What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me on an absolutely stunning 90-degree day in New York. Finally, it's feeling a lot like summer. We've had a lot of really crazy rainy days, and this is just the best day we've had in a really long time. Probably the warmest day we've had. I hope it's great on in your neck of the woods, wherever you are. So I am bringing you a video that I've been really looking forward to making for a long time. I've been anticipating making this video from the moment I got a tracking number on these knives that were coming in. I have been asking Andy and checking with Andy ever since we had him on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe a long time ago about when are you going to be coming out with your fixed blades. You know, as soon as he made that initial like soft announcement, I have been looking forward to Rosecraft making up some fixed blades because I love fixed blades. And I felt like if they kind of had the same type of fun, clean and fresh designs in their fixed blades the way they do with their folders, I feel like their fixed blades are going to be just a big hit. So finally the wait is over, and this nice brown style, like wood style box is the first batch of their first versions of fixed blades. And the great thing is they have four of them to make a design from four of their top designers. Pretty much all their four designers made up one knife each, which is excellent. So I have all four to show you and showcase to you here. First off, I gotta apologize to Andy. I must have been a thorn in his side because I can't tell you how many times I reached out to him and I asked him, when are the fixed blades coming out? When are the fixed blades coming out? And finally, he answered our call and he came out with the fixed blades. But this is like a year and a half ago when he first made that soft announcement. Been kind of bugging him ever since. So I apologize, Andy. And thank you for sending these my way because I really was looking forward to them for a very long time because I was so curious to see what kind of designs your designers will come out with, including yourself with these fixed blades. And I have to say, I am very impressed. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Now, each of these blades is four designers. You have Chase Snyder, you have Hawkins Rose, you have Andy Armstrong, and you have, of course, our beloved Savannah Swaggerty, which is also affectionately known as Swags, sharp and pointy things. So you gotta love Rosecraft blades, not only for their product. I love the fun, innovative, clean look to their knives, and knives are just a lot of fun. They have fresh, really cool and fresh and fun designs. They bring you joy. They're joy bringers. I feel like I love how their folders look. I love the color schemes, how they designed them, that bubbly type of look to some of them. They're just really fun knives. They bring you a lot of joy to kind of carry them, use them, pulling them out of your pocket and showing people that they're a good conversation piece. People look at them as just being, cool, fresh, and fun type of knives. And I think that's pretty much what they stand for. But knives that are no joke, that work, that they're sharp. All of them are sharp out of the box. Always consistency with sharpness. Solid knives. They've gotten even more solid as the years went by, as we made recommendations during our testing and stuff. Their knives, their liner locks are very solid. Their steels are great. The edge retention has been excellent. I mean, take a look at Scab's channel, how many 300 somewhat days or whatever he's using that slip joint blade for. I mean, they're just very tough knives, and I think people need to give them a lot more credit how tough their knives are. They're fresh and they're fun, but they're also really tough. I dig all the designs. They're all good people there, starting with Andy at the helm. Excellent, salt of the earth type of guy, really is. I just love all of them. They're all knife fans and knife people. I mean, that's what they are. They're not just designers, they're people who love knives, and they know basically what people want in their knives. And now that we have the fixed blades here, the sky's the limit, and they're going up and up from there. So again, here's the box. I love the type style box. It's type of like, obviously it's cardboard, but it makes it look like a wood type of box, which is really damn cool. All of their knives have a kind of like a F1, F2, F3, F4. It has an F with a number next to it. That's the name of their knives, and they have a stock number with it, but I know from the designer. So we'll start from the top here. I'm going to show you all four knives, guys. This is kind of just like a showcase. All right, guys, the first one I want to show you is a design from Hawkins Rose, and I think this is probably my favorite. I do love all of them, but this is kind of like my favorite. Now, obviously, listen, the Kydex sheath on all of them is all the same. You have really good, high quality, MOLLE compatible Kydex sheath, customizable. You have the Tech Lock system, which I really like in terms of basically slipping this on and off your belt. You can change this around right or left carry. You can change it around to a scout carry. There's a lot of versatility there. But the Kydex sheath on all of them is very tight, very snug. Nice little thumb push. Nice click. Excellent job on all their Kydex sheet, and they all have the tech lock system on all their Kydex sheets. So this is the Hawkins Rose edition. This is actually, his is the F4. The actual stock number is the RCF004. Again, Hawkins Rose is the designer. I really love this powdered coated finish. Now, the great thing about all their knives is the fact that they are all 1095 steel. 1095, I am a big fan of, coming from being a sword guy. 1095, if heat tempered well, and I have no doubt that they're heat tempering their stuff well because all their knives are tempered well. So I'm imagining their fixed blades are going to be exactly the same. Beautiful powdered coated finish, almost like a stonewash type of feel to it. K-clip blade, nice thickness behind the spine, nice jimping here. I love this beautiful smack you in the face yellow liner, 4 and 3/4 inch handle, black linen micarta with the yellow G10 liners, excellent and beautiful looking handle. And listen, all of their knives have incredible comfort in the hands. A lot of their folders basically very comfortable and very well designed, and I knew that's exactly what I would get from their fixed blades. Is a very comfortable handle. Again, 4-finger grip with no problem, with extra large hands. Obviously needed, it's there. You have the lanyard hole here. I love the look of the yellow and the black. Very clean fit and finish, and just incredibly well balanced in the hand. And I feel like this is really going to be a very good performer. Love that K-clip. Love the look and the feel of that powdered finish. It's just excellent. And the fact that it's 1095, I'm a big fan of it. So this is a great start in terms of the showcase with this F4 blade, design Hawkins Rose. Yeah, this one is Chase Snyder. This is the F1. Okay, from Chase Snyder. This is a 4-inch blade, 1095. All of them are all 1095. This has a PVD coated finish, 3.7 millimeters in thickness on the spine. What's great about this blade, guys, because it's a drop point type of blade. What's great about this blade, and I don't know if you can see it in the light over here, but this particular blade has jimping on 3 sections, 1, 2, and 3. Many different options in how you want to carry this thing around. So the jimping is great here. You have the finger choy here, very comfortable in the hand. But if you want to choke up on it, you have the jimping in the middle of the blade where you can really take a nice tight grip and really surround the whole blade in your hand. If you really want to go with your finger and take that finger grip, the old man grip, and really get really get a lot of control of the point, you have the jimping on the point here. Right in back of the point, you have jimping here. I haven't seen that before. So you have 3 sections of jimping, very well designed. I really love how they did this. Not only do I love the blade, I love that PVD coated finish, and just the whole formation of the blade. I'm a big fan of this drop point, is the fact that you have so many different ways that you can kind of really hold this knife and do a lot of really good fine work with it. So I'm imagining that when I do a review with this, I'm going to hold this in many different ways. And look at the beautiful freaking red liners, the red G10. I believe it's a G10, it's a green, it's an OD G10, OD green G10 scales with the red G10 liners. It's 8 and 3/4 inches overall, which most of them are pretty much almost the same size, about 5.7 ounces. Again, tech lock system on the Kydex, very tight Kydex sheet. And it just, again, this is another very comfortable knife to have in the hand. This is a little bit more stout. This is a little thinner, but really both of them equally as comfortable to kind of hold in the hand. And guys, sharpness is on target on all the knives. So far, these 2 I have in my hand are incredibly sharp out of the box. So this is the Chase Snyder F1, which is the RS5001 from Chase Snyder as the designer. So let's put that on the side. Let's save Savannah for last. Let's go with the largest of the batch, and this is coming from Andy Armstrong, head honcho Andy Armstrong. This is more of a Skinner type of knife. Andy Armstrong designed the F2, which is the RCF002. It's a 4.4-inch blade, 1095. It's an upswept blade with the black powder coated finish, like kind of the Hawkins Rose one. Love the finish of that. If you really hold this in the light, you can really see how beautiful this kind of looks. It's almost like a stonewash. I love the texture of it as well. Beautiful blade. This is a Skinner. This is obviously a skinner type of knife. This is something you're going to skin animals with. So I listen, if you had all four of these, and they're not cheap, they're not expensive, I rather say, guys. I think this is the most expensive one at around $70. The other ones are around 15, $60. Very inexpensive for this type of quality and solidity you have in the knives. Look at the beautiful orange liners, green linen micarta, 1095. Again, that blackened type of powdered finish. Excellent, really comfortable in the hand. This is probably the largest of the batch. It's a 9-inch overall, 6.2 ounces. And this is designed from Andy Armstrong, and this is definitely something that Andy Armstrong would design. I love that upswept blade. I love the type of a Skinner type of look, and very comfortable in the hand. And they're all incredibly balanced and just comfortable to hold, guys. No hot spots. These are the type of knives that you just want to kind of really just hold in your hand and you don't want to let go. And they just have a great feel to them, and they're all distinct in their own different ways. That's what I like about all the designers. They have different points in mind as far as why they're designing the knives, but I think they're all going to be really good outdoor knives and everyday type of carries, camp adventurers, things like that. They're just really well done. So last but not least, let's go with Savannah's design. Swags' design is coming directly from her folder, which is the Pocket Monster. It looks exactly like a Pocket Monster in a fixed blade type of form. Okay, so you notice how because the Pocket Monster was excellent because it was a small knife, but because they integrated the finger choil into the blade, it said she did the same thing with the fixed blade. Great idea, because now you have a 3-finger grip, which is right here. You can basically, you go in, you got 3-finger grip, comfortable because you have the rounded pommel here, so you can definitely surround your pinky around here. So as a 3-finger grip, it's still very comfortable to be able to hold a four finger wrapped around and have a nice secure fit in your hand. But because you have that finger choil there, now you're taking your hand and you're kind of moving it over, moving your middle finger over and your pinky, now that you have a complete, very comfortable 4-finger grip. Obviously, it's not a big blade. So this is the F3 from Savannah, which is the last of the 4, RCF003 integrated finger choil. It's a 3.25-inch blade. Now, actually 3.15 1095 blade, 3.85 green linen micarta. You have white liners on this knife here. Very attractive. They all have a really good, distinct, attractive look to them. So that whichever one you get, they all have their own little personality to them. So I love the green linen micarta on these. I love the powdered coated finish, which is like the Andes and also Hawkins Rose. And I just love this little kind of blade that you can do so much with. We're going to put these through a whole full review. This is obviously a knife now because also you have a nice Kydex sheet that fits the knife. This is a knife that if you want to even take the tech lock off, you can slip this right into your pocket, and it is a really good everyday pocket fixed blade. The other ones are a little bit bigger, but this is definitely something you can carry every day. Open up boxes with it, something solid in your hand that you have sharp, that you need to use as a utility knife for an everyday carry. Excellent. Excellent control because that finger choil really, it almost gets hidden in your hand, and all you have is basically the tip. So you can imagine the control you have doing whatever you need to do with this knife, small tasks. So great design, great that she kind of took the Pocket Monster, which was very popular and people loved the size factor of it, and just did something that she would like. And I love the fact that she's giving her personality in every knife that she designs. That's why I love Swags' designs. And the fact that she added that finger choil in like she did with the Pocket Monster and gave you a very good, versatile, small knife that you have so much control, so much versatility with. So small hands to large hands, I think anyone's going to be able to hold this knife. Yeah, I really like this Swags. This is really cool. Great personality to it. I love it. There you have it, guys. Here is a fixed blade collection. The first fixed blade collection of Rosecraft blades has to offer. Here is Swags' design. Here is the next one is Andy Armstrong, that Skinner design. This is Hawkins Rose, that Kate Clip, beautiful design of this knife, probably my favorite. And then this is going to be Chase Snyder's with that versatility, that jimping there. Really 3 clean looking, beautiful looking fixed blades from Rosecraft Blades. I can't wait to kind of get their own, let them have their own due review and testing on this. I am definitely not going to go easy on them. I want to see how much they can take, as I do pretty much with all their folders. Obviously sensible, but just look at the liners. You have white, you have orange, you have yellow, and then you have my favorite, which is the red liners. Beautiful looking knives. I love the clean look of these knives. Yeah, guys, I gotta tell you, so far I'm really loving what I'm seeing so far of the fit and finish of these knives. That beautiful, the red liners, man. You always have me at red. When you have red liners on a knife, you always have me at red. But even just like the orange liners of the Armstrong, I mean, fit and finish wise, I really freaking love the fit and finish of these knives is excellent. So comfortable in the hand. First impression, guys, I love them. I absolutely love them. They're fun, they're fresh, they're new. Great feeling in the hand, very comfortable. I feel like they're all extremely balanced, and they're all in their own ways. I think are going to be extremely capable to kind of handle tasks. So yeah, full review coming on all these knives, guys. These are the F series or the F knives, F1 through 4. Try to get them all in my hand here. All excellent looking knives from Rosecraft Blades. I'm really loving these. You guys hit them out of the park so far, fit and finish and comfort wise, and just ease of use so far looks great. But yeah, full review coming on all these guys. Thank you, Andy. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Chase Snyder. Shout out to Swags, and shout out to Hawkins Rose. Everybody enjoying that kind of their jet skis right now. I'm kind of doing a knife review, but I love it. I enjoy it. Have a great one, guys. Have a beautiful day, and full review coming on all these Rosecraft fixed blades. Very excited, guys, for all of your fixed blades. Good stuff.